What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. With Stardew Valley Update 1.5, one of the just amazing systems that was added into the game was the ability to reforge your weapons and enchant weapons and tools. This system just brings a lot of versatility into how you build your particular character in Stardew Valley, and today we're going to go over all the details. Now, first things first, you have to head on up to the Volcano Mines, and of course, you can't use the Forge until you get to it. Now, one helpful little hint in exploring the Volcano Mines, your first floor as you enter in is actually the lobby. You're going to have to go 10 floors down from it, and one little trick to get you started is always bring your watering can, as you can actually traverse any aspects of the lava. So you can cross the lava anywhere you choose as long as it's on the same level as you, as long as you have your watering can handy. Now, as you fight your way down through the mines, you are going to be collecting just a ton of cinder shards. Cinder shards are going to drop directly from nodes that you can mine themselves. They're also going to drop from mobs, so definitely don't be shy with the combat. Some of the mobs are going to be 100% drop rate on these cinder shards, and you're going to want an absolute ton of them. Now, you're going to want a ton of cinder shards because they are the primary currency that's used at the Forge. Now, once you get down to the Forge for your very first time, you can go through and unlock a shortcut that will give you direct access to the Forge in future visits. Now, as I mentioned, you are able to reforge your weapons. So first, let's go through the weapon reforging system. So you can choose your weapon, say this Neptune's Glaive, and decide what you want to enchant. Now, depending on what you want to put on it, your choices are more knockback, more critical hit chance, more weapon speed, more critical hit damage, more damage, or more defense. Depending on what you want to add to your weapon, you use a specific gem. Now, for this example, we're going to put a stack of just raw weapon damage onto our Neptune's Glaive. So we're going to consume a ruby and the sword plus 10 of those cinder shards, and that is going to increase the weapon damage of the Neptune's Glaive by 10%. Now, you can put 3 different reforges onto one weapon. So each time you reforge a weapon, the cost is going to go up. As you see here, the second reforge is going to cost 15 of the cinder shards, and the damage went up. And one more time for 20. And now we've got the damage maxed out on this particular weapon. Now, say you're unsure, you only have a few cinder shards saved up, and you just want to enchant or reforge any 3 properties on a weapon. We'll use this Obsidian Edge as an example. You can then use a diamond. Now, what's going to happen here is it's only going to cost you 10 cinder shards, but it's going to put 3 random effects onto your weapon. So just for 10, we're going to go ahead and reforge that. And so on that one, we got defense, we got crit chance, and we got crit power. Now, in addition to this, you can then enchant your sword, and the same applies here to tools. Depending on if it's a weapon or tool, depends on the enchants available. And there's one different thing with the enchants, you can't actually choose. So it's going to cost you a prismatic shard every time to throw an enchant on, plus 20 more of the cinder shards, and it is going to give you a random enchant from the list. On this one here, we got Vampiric, so every time we kill an enemy, we're going to be healed back just a slight amount. Now, remember, enchants are also available for your tools. So, for example, let's say we want to enchant this fishing rod. It's going to cost us 1 prismatic shard and 20 cinder shards, and it is going to give us a random enchant. On this one, we got the Master, which is an extra fishing level on this fishing rod when it's used. So pretty awesome. I got lucky on that one. It will give you a random enchant depending on what it is. Now, in addition, when you have your Galaxy Sword, you can combine your Galaxy Sword with some endgame materials that I have not yet collected, as it is just a bit of a lengthy grind to collect those, and upgrade your Galaxy Sword into a whole new beast mode of a weapon. Now, in addition to enchanting and reforging your weapons and tools, you can also combine rings. Now, how that works is you're going to take your primary ring and put it in the first slot. Let's say this Iridium Band. And let's say we want to go ahead and take the Ring of Yoba and put it onto that. Now, this is going to cost us 20 Cinder Shards, and these are going to combine into one ring. And now you see we have a combined ring, which glows, attracts items. It's got the benefits of both of those rings. Now, once a ring has been combined, it cannot be recombined again, so it's one shot depending on what you want to do. Now, you can't use two of the same rings, however, you can use two of the same effects. Say here we've got a vampiric ring, and we've got a glow ring. Well, we can combine those together and then get the benefit of both of those into one ring slot. So lots of fun stuff here to be used at the Forge, and no doubt is going to be a stop you're going to want to make. Now, you are going to burn through a ton of these Cinder Shards, so as I mentioned, don't be shy. Smack them all down as you're making your way down. You actually will have to go through the mines multiple times and clear everything just to get enough of the Cinder Shards, but you're going to want to do that anyway just because of all the golden walnuts. So there is a little introduction to the Forge in Stardew Valley Update 1.5. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.